going on, everybody? This is Travis.
And this is Joe. And this is Candid
At the movies. We're probably off like crazy because we zoom.
Yeah, we're doing a little bit different this time, but we're going to get it out. We're going to do it right, man. So this time we're going to talk about the romance comedy called Materialists.
Yes. This movie does star Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Evans.
Yeah. So basically we had the Mandalorian, Madam Web, and Captain America.
In love.
In love. Triangle. Love triangle.
Oh, man.
You want to talk about the movie experience first when we went to go see it?
Yeah, I feel that more than anything, if you come into this movie at the beginning, you're not going to know what you're watching because you're confused because you're just like, I thought I was supposed to be in New York. I'm supposed to be over here with these people in my timeline. You're in a whole nother timeline. But in the long run, it makes sense. But yeah. I feel that this movie was okay. I like that it wasn't a conventional romantic comedy or drama. And it touched on some real facts, especially when it comes to dating, which I like that about it.
Yeah, basically this movie told me never to leave and stay in my marriage. And obviously I was going to do that anyway. But it also showed me that the dating pool has pee in it. So apparently the dating pool is a toilet bowl.
No matter what level you're at, whether you're making big bucks in New York or you're just in North Carolina like me.
Yeah.
It's not good. But I like how they did show, like, on the men's side, people are horrible at their choices, and also on the women's side, people are horrible at their choices, and that's something you don't see too often.
Yeah, basically you see, the big babies on either side. Like you have the women that are like, he's got to be 6 foot, got to make 6 figures, prefer 7, and he's got to be 45, no children, and a unicorn. And then the men are like, well, we don't care anything about the way that they act. As long as they're hot, I don't care.
And it was sad because I was just like, I know some people that would say half of this stuff that they're saying, and I'm just like, they probably not gonna like this movie because they just be like, oh, they talking about me.
Yeah. A hit dog will holler, right?
It will. I feel like the acting overall was good though. Pedro Pascal, he did a great job because it was just like everything he was doing, it was exactly what Dakota Johnson wanted. Mm-hmm. And you saw eventually by the end of the movie, it didn't really matter. And it was crazy.
You get exactly what you want and then you're bored.
Yeah. It's not
this is too good to be true. I got to find something wrong with you because otherwise it's not going to be fun.
It's not. And it does, and like you said, we were both coming in from different angles. I'm the single guy, you're the married guy. We both looking at so much stuff to where we were just like, wow.
Right. Yeah, I've been married to Dave for coming up on is it 12 years now? I think it's 12 now. Yeah, and dating was so different back when I met my wife because we've been together for 14 years. And we met organically, like in person. We spoke to each other at a place. We went to another place together, and then we exchanged phone numbers. I couldn't imagine trying to be on the apps or go to set up to what was the Dakota Johnson's
she was like a dating coach where she gets everybody eventually married, and she was celebrating that she got 9 clients and all that stuff. They was having a party going crazy.
Yeah, pimp parade.
If you watch the movie, you understand what we mean by that. And it even brought the dark parts of dating, which I thought was a good thing. You need to see that.
Yeah.
If you're going on a date with your wife to watch this movie, I may not suggest it.
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, I'll say if you freshly dating somebody, don't go see this movie.
I would test them right off the bat. See what they're made of.
Yeah, I can see. Was there anything about the movie you didn't like, man?
Oh no, I actually really enjoyed this movie. We know it's A24. I had a good time with it. Um, and even though I didn't agree with some of the themes, I understood what they were trying to do. And they basically were showing that, we're all just big into materialism, what it is that people can buy us, what they can do for us, not the way that they make us feel or any of that stuff. And if you're going into a relationship, a marriage or whatever with the thought process of, oh, well, he's hot, she's hot, they have X amount of dollars and whatever, that ain't got nothing to do with their quality as to who they are as a person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the director, Celine Strong, she did a great job with the movie. She paced it really good, and I like her last movie, Past Lives, a lot better than this one, but I feel like it's just as good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you know how much I love A24. They've only missed one movie for me.
I think I'm still hating the movie where your boy Harry Potter was a dead body and they started using him as a bazooka. That's one movie I just can't do it. I'm sorry. It was farting the whole time. I don't even think I went halfway through that movie without tapping out. I couldn't do it. That says something when I lasted through Skinamarink, but I couldn't last through that movie. I was just like,
that says something. That really says something. But I think the only reason why you lasted through Skinamarink is because we were suffering together.
Yeah. I don't wish that on nobody. To Skinamarink never again.
Yeah. So I don't think that we gave anything away because we do. I think really want people to go see this movie. I know I do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know I want people to go see this movie because it says a lot, and I think that it'll be helpful for people to just get out of their own way.
You said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Get out of your own way. That's the perfect way to sum up the whole movie.
Exactly. Just get out of your own way. So Travis.
Yes.
As a grade, what would you give this?
A-.
A-?
A-.
Awesome. Yeah, I was thinking B+. So that's a pretty good score. Yeah, we're right neck and neck.
Yes. Oh, shout out to my friend Kim who saw this movie and she's like, this was horrible. So, shout out to her because we're going to give her some love because I was just like, I liked it. She looked at me like I was crazy. But hey, to each its own. That's what we support here.
But you know what? Normally, it's people can't take criticism.
Yeah.
And it was a very cynical movie. So if you found yourself in this, in this situation, if you saw yourself in some of these characters that were kind of trash, you'll probably have a very low thought on this movie because it's coming for you. It's coming for your neck.
Boy, look. It didn't care who you were. We're going to bring out some stuff that you're doing. Oh, you girls that ain't a certain age. Okay, I'm going to talk about you. Oh, you only want white guys, but you say, I'll take somebody that's from another race. Nah, we're getting you too.
You only want to date people that's conservative, but you also want them to be from New York and make this amount of money and be this tall?
Nah.
What?
You done. Show some love to people in New Jersey. You out of here. Oh, God.
So it's going to come for your neck. Like, and if you're sensitive, then maybe don't watch this movie. If you don't want to be corrected or to feel any different from the way that you're feeling.
Yeah.
That's really the only reason why I would see anybody not liking this movie because the plot is good. The script is good. It's well acted. Beautiful cinematography. Even the initial scene that I didn't understand the reason why they put that up first. They really brought it around full circle, meaning that they told a complete story.
They did.
So why not like it? Unless you're
unless you in the movie theater out here trying to start fights over nothing.
Looking at you, Mr. Man.
That's all we're going to say about that.
Just to let y'all know, the side thing is somebody told me to shut up in the theater. And I looked over and I said, you shut up. And then they didn't say anything. So we sat there through the script, through the credits, just to see old boy walk by, and then he looked at me once and then looked right down at the ground, and I was just like, "Bro, you was really talking tough 2 seconds ago. Like, what's up?"
And we're not lying about that. When we were both there, just looking at everything confused, and you would have thought we were talking loud in the scene. It was a scene where nothing was happening.
Yeah, there was no dialogue. Some dancing was happening. That was it.
No popular music, nothing like that.
Yep.
They didn't even want to sing "Sweet Carolina" in the theater. So,
yeah,
North Carolina.
We're in North Carolina, and they didn't want to sing "Sweet Carolina" with us.
Not the "Oh or nothing.
None of it. I was so disappointed by that. But anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna say that crowd that night was horrible.
Yeah, the crowd that night was horrible. There was people with attitudes. Maybe the reason why that guy had an attitude was because he was called out in a few of them scenes. Anyway,
we're done with that.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I've been Joe.
I've been Travis.
This has been Candid at the Movies. Please click that like, share, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell. Check out that Pop Stars popcorn. Send us a donation if you will, please. We love y'all. Please send us more people so that we can continue doing what we're doing. And yeah, this has been fun. Y'all take care. Have a fantastic day. Peace.